Hey, Max, tell them what they're watching.
You're watching Cheap Seats, the show that puts the fan in the front row.
I don't know what to really say. That's crazy. That ain't gonna affect nothing, though. Yankees. Know what I mean? That ain't gonna do nothing. Yankees all day. They still gonna be the best, no matter what. Especially no Boston.
Come on, welcome to the family program.
Yes, there's only so much bleeping we can do here, okay? So, how about you? What do you think of that?
I think it was very disrespectful. He should be fired, you know. He shouldn't be allowed in the stadium ever again, him or his family. You dig?
But, you know, he says it's 30 years of bad luck, which means that by the time he dies, it's not really going to matter anymore because he's going to see the Yankees lose throughout all these years. So do you think he has a reason to do it? Like a good reason?
Yeah. You need something to help people beat the Yanks. The Yanks are the you know what I mean? Excuse me. You know what I mean? The Yanks will not lose. You know what I mean? Like Jehovah says, the Yanks will not lose. We've been losing a little bit. I'm a Mets fan, but I'm a New Yorker at heart. You know what I mean?
Well, now that you are a Mets fan, how do you feel about this being the last opening day? I mean, the last season at the old stadium.
Shea been there since I was exercise right there. Shays need to go. I mean, everything needs to go. We need to get a new train system, everything. It's just a beautiful thing.
Have you been to a live Mets game?
Yeah. Live Mets, live Yankees. I mean, I like the Yankees games better, though. The stadium's better.
Do you remember your first time at the Mets stadium?
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. The Big Apple came up. I was like 8. Had Lenny Dykstra and those guys. What you know about it?
Nice. You're all excited.
I just like to talk anyway. That's why I'll take the mic. I'll just keep it moving. Y'all should just kick me off the program now. Trust me.
Okay, then you're kicked off. So.
I think it was a great idea. Hopefully the guy didn't lose his job. Great idea. I mean, I tip my hat off to the guy. He couldn't be more creative than to do something like that to those Yankees. I mean, more people should think of ways to put the hex on those Yankees.
I think that's superstitious, though. I don't think that'll happen, though. It's not really, I don't think that'll happen, though.
What do you think of his actions?
Well, I think that, you know, I don't know. I think that was kind of like, you know, trying to put them down, put the Yankees down, you know, but I don't think that's going to stop the Yankees, though.
Yankees will do no matter what, right?
Yeah, they pretty good. You know, they got a good team this year.
Yo no sé si usted supo, pero la semana pasada, uno de los trabajadores que están haciendo el estadio en Yankee Stadium dijo que le enterró una camisa del Boston Red Sox, de su equipo, abajo de donde los Yankees van a estar sentados en el estadio nuevo. Usted sabe que dicen la gente que esos son 30 años de mala suerte. ¿Qué usted piensa de eso?
Pero los Red Sox duraron 86. Los Yankees pueden ser que duren 30 años de mala suerte, a pesar de que tienen como 7 ya.
Pues entonces usted le desea mala suerte a los Yankees.
No le deseo mala suerte, pero que siga ganando Boston.
Hi, this is Bear for Cheap Seat Sports.
And I'm Mr. Bad. And this is CHEEPSEETZZ. This is going to be a quick show, folks, because you know why? This is Jackie Robinson Day, and we had some guys go over the top of Bear.
Anyway, listen, I love that last question about the jersey, and it was an incredible story. I mean, what do you think?
What do I think? I think it was a good story, but those guys, come on, when you jump on the microphone, you got to represent.
Should the guy get fired? Shouldn't he get fired?
Yo, fired.
You think fired?
Fired.
I can't believe you. Anyway, we got more questions, so we're going back to the streets.
Well, absolutely not. I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm a Reggie Jackson fan. And in the event that the Yankees don't win another pennant for the next 60 years, that'll be very, very happy for me. I hate the Yankees. And secondly, I think this new stadium, the idea of tearing down the house that Root built is stupid. It's a disgrace for the neighborhood. It insults the people of the Bronx, And why would you tear down a house that Root built, that built the Yankees, and build a new stadium with less seats that's going to cost you $200 just to get into the game? It don't add up. So my feeling is that the Yankees are the biggest ripoff that the state and the city and the Bronx has ever enjoyed under George Steinbrenner and under his son, whatever his name is.
Now, so you're saying that, okay, it's a big ripoff for everyone.
Yes, indeed. I mean, when you talk about $200 a game, season tickets costing, oh God, forget about how much they charge in season tickets. They're not really interested in the people of the Bronx. They're interested in people of the suburbs, and they're interested in people in Long Island, and they're not interested in the Hispanics. They're not interested in the blacks. They're not interested in anybody. Only thing they're interested in is making money, and I think in the long run, they're going to lose. They're going to lose out. We would have been better off if New Jersey, as foolish as they are, would have taken the Yankees and given them a $2 billion stadium and get rid of them once and for all, because they're not an asset to the Bronx, and they're a drain on the city of New York, the state, and I just can't say enough bad things about the Yankees. Obviously, I'm a Dodger fan, you know that.
Now, when I met this guy, I was with Grizz, and it was just me and Grizz this week. So when I met this guy, I was with Grizz, and he was sounding off pretty well, so we're going to dedicate part of the show to Chuck. That's right, Chuck, Pan Am Chuck. So here's to you, Chuck.
That's nice to know.
Oh, it is nice to know. I love the Dodgers.
I know many people that do.
And the worst thing that ever happened to the Dodgers, besides moving from Brooklyn, in my humble opinion, was when Ralph Branker threw that pitch to that unnamed person and lost the World Series after 13 and a half games in front of the New York Giants, and they should stay in San Francisco anyway. But as far as I'm concerned, the Yankees are notoriously a rip-off team. They absolutely are. And I don't know why people seem to flock to them. I mean, the old stadium was fantastic. It was a beautiful stadium. I mean, it gave the appearance of excitement. The crowds were tremendous, and they were still losing. What is this new stadium going to do? Nothing, because it's going to take away from the tradition of the old stadium, and this new tradition of this new stadium is going to be a losing tradition, because they're going to lose.
So, in other words, you're trying to say that maybe the house affects the game or the players?
Absolutely. The Yankees are motivated by the spirit of the Bronx. That's why they were called the Bronx Bombers. Yankee Stadium is an icon, a highly respected stadium, probably the most famous stadium in the world other than Madison Square Garden. And to say that this new stadium is going to replace the old stadium is like somebody saying that this young girl is going to replace your grandmother.